Hey guys, welcome to today's profile, and today I'm going to cover the Cocoon Warrior deck. It's one of the best decks that can utilize the Cocoon package, which the format is built around pretty much right now. And yeah, I would say let's get right into it. Alright then, let's get into it. So first of all, for the skill we play the Cocoon, pretty obvious for Cocoon Warrior. For the monsters we play 3 Gearfried. Gearfried is just a super powerhouse right now in the format. Not only can he not be cocooned by the opponent, but you can also cocoon him yourself to summon a moth from your hand if you need it in some niche situations, maybe to push for a game or anything, after you baited out the defense cards from your opponent in battle phase. You can just special summon a moth from hand and push for a game if you want to. Yeah, super good right now. Opponent cannot cocoon him, so he has to find different ways to deal with him free of staple. After that, 3 Common Knight, also pretty stable in Warrior, not much to say. 1 Zambina to have a bit more resilience versus Gravekeepers, because Gravekeepers are actually the other contenders for tier 1 right now in the format, so you need something against them. Then we come to the insect package. 3 Paranoid and 1 Moth is what I'm choosing to play at the moment with this deck, because you can argue on the ratios of these as much as you want. In the end, it's just all about how much consistency or power you want, and I found myself pretty comfortable with only 1 Moth and 3 Paranoid, for the reasons that I want to have Moth, Parasite, live when I need it, just as much as possible. So there are situations that are so clutch that you just need a Parasite in hand right now to use the skill, and if you just play 2, yeah, chances are you don't see your Parasite when you need it, and that's why I choose to play 3 in conjunction with 1 Moth, because I found myself breaking too much with 2 Moths, and the power of 1 was just enough for this deck, because the goal of this deck anyways is to force their opponents cocoon first, because you have Gearfried, they can't cocoon it, so they are under a lot of pressure already in the early game, so they are very likely to cocoon you first, and then you can just cocoon their Moth and summon your own one, and yeah, that should be enough tempo to win the game most of the time. Alright, then for the last 2 monsters, it's 2 Kuribos. I'm playing these because of the Cocoon decks that go for the OTK more often than the controlly game plan. For example, there are some Man-Eater bug builds which clear a field and then Dust Tornado, Night Beam your back row and then just go for OTKs. And you can't do anything with that if you only have 4,000 life points if you don't play Ladybugs. So that's why I have Kuribos to survive their turn and then push back, I guess. For the traps, the first one is pretty simple. 3 Atakwa, not much to say. One of the best traps in the game. The other one is Forceful Checkpoints. If you're not using this card yet, you should definitely try it. It's the best card in the format right now, I would say. You can get rid of opponents' Parasites or Moths or even Gravekeeper Oracles if they're playing it. It's pretty widely represented right now, Gravekeepers. Yeah, I mean, there are just so many good hits for this card, and also people are keeping these cards in hand, like Parasite and Moth, that you pretty much always have a hit with this, and it's game changing to hit a Moth or an Oracle with this card. For the last card we play 1 Avarice, just because there's a lot of random decks right now going around with random deck count like 22, 23, 20 whatever, and some maybe also play a Jar. So to all of those decks we would just lose to deck out if we can kill them fast enough. So we played 1 Jar to eliminate the variable of losing to these decks. Yeah, and also you can, if you need the power, you can shuffle back 1 Moth and summon it later if you need more. Yeah, so that's for the main deck. Alright, and now to the side deck, we play 1 Viral Infection, 1 Conscription and 1 Sword of Deep-Seated together with 3 Dust Tornado. And this is just our plan to beat Stall pretty much 100% of the time. If you don't know how this works yet, I would recommend you to check out the video with the explanation. I will link it somewhere here on the screen. Yeah, so that was the Cocoon Warrior profile. If you liked it, leave us a like or subscribe, and leave us a comment down below on what would you like to see next, and until next time, bye.